And now to go a little bit more in depth into the visualizer. So over here, we have this attorney, which handles all the calls. This gets deleted in the engine at the end of the game. And also, to note real quick as it's there, I have this colors namespace, which the user can inherit from, and I have this. I use this many times throughout the engine. So now for the math class. So here I have some constants defined and everything, pi, 2 pi, and that's useful for doing just certain rotational calculations and for limiting the value that angles can get to, different intersection types and everything. To look at the collision ones here, we have our B-sphere, different things can get passed in to see if they collide with them, just because, I mean, the math and everything, right? And the reason for this distinction right here is that some things might have a corner max and min that they can access, but not necessarily have the B-sphere or the ABB or anything like that. Or in some cases, I calculate a corner max and min and then I pass it in here. And this is just to allow for many different variations of these. Here, to go into our intersection a little bit again, we have our intersect accepts and everything, just to allow for different collision volumes to not have to do a bunch of if statements to get to each other, so our visitor pattern is working correctly. Here I even have the visitor pattern activated with passed in corner max and min on any collision volume. So if we go ahead and look at the definition for that, it does the same thing, and these accept that kind of calculation as well. And that was necessary for handling displaying the cell against or handling collision between a terrain cell against any collision volume. And then here are some of my other functions, like is facing an object and getting our computation of OBB or projections, handled in different ways with different factors applied and everything, different things put inside to handle the calculations. And I know this looks like repeated code, but there's minute differences here that were absolutely essential for these different arguments that got passed in. I have my degrees to radians, radians to degrees, just simple things that norm value on an interval, simple distance between 2 points, and clarify between, it's squared and whatnot. Different distance calculations here for whatever their user might need for different variations of things, be it 2 objects or the points. And then this one is one of the ones I use the most for AI behavior, is getting the target direction for line of sight.